Hey everyone, Empress from the future here. Just giving an update before this video. Just a quick kind of breakdown on where I've really been. It's been a while since I posted, and I realized that I'm not procrastinating. Okay, just a little bit. But before the main video starts, I'm just gonna kind of just have a quick talk about kind of like what's kind of been going on a bit and why my uploads have been slow. If you want to skip ahead, you can. You'll see a pitchback blocks box when you scroll through. That's kind of where it is. Um, but recently, I've just been having OBS issues. Recording has made footage like completely useless. You can see I'm actually in a new modest series here behind me. You can see the structure generation. I'm having a new skin and everything. I made it myself. I talk about it a bit in the video. I'm just gonna talk about things I'm probably not gonna talk about in the first episode. I actually took like I recorded like four episodes worth of time, but the mod pack was very laggy. It turns out it was the shaders. I just did a bunch just to make the FPS go down. It was just a bunch of laggy issues. OBS was freezing up and everything, so I just ended up having to change my settings for everything. And that's why my shaders are different stuff. So you'll probably see my easy different texture packs. You'll see me like kind of skip and maybe the UI is different, stuff like that. Because as I'm making the episode, I am currently like middle of changing it up. I know typically I should have done all that later, but I kind of realized it as I was recording it. That's kind of why. Um, I pretty much just having that kind of issues with Minecraft, and I didn't really want to continue my other mod pack, or now at least, because it's been very laggy and stuff, and it's just making my computer make it be really loud, and I didn't really like that. But I might continue it. Depends on how my channel grows. Lucky Block Arena is still a thing. I'm actually gonna work on that. I've been trying to get something special for it, but it might not happen. So I'm just gonna record it anyways again. But I just been having issues lately, but I think I got things under control now, so I'm ready to record again, and I look forward to posting again. You know, going back to Call of Mon, making the Lucky Block Arena, and just everything. But it's just a quick message before the episode starts. If you watched here, thank you so much for understanding. But hope you enjoyed the episode. First episode. Oh my goodness. Um, I don't got much to say this time except wish me luck. I spawned in, my starter chest was nowhere to be found, and I was immediately attacked by some guy. So this is a new series. Welcome to it's more on ore spawn. If you know the mod, really love the mod, I always want to try. So I have it now. And there's not much to say except there's some changes though. I'm using different shaders. This time I focus more on optimization because recording this series has just been extremely laggy, just been full of issues, and I decided I just wanted to focus on actually getting it optimized. So you're kind of seeing textures different, and I don't have the amazing terrains mod. So I immediately spawn in eroded Badlands. Isn't that just lovely? With no vegetation, no nothing. So far, every attempt to start the series, like first episode, has just been atrocious. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But there's not much to say to that. So I'm in the middle of that. I guess I'm just gonna have to find something, you know? Just something, a little bit of something on top. You know, I feel like when you spawn in this biome, you just know your survival is gonna be like bad luck. Luckily, we have mods to make us progress faster, but still. And there's a legendary boss just suffocating on the ground, so I want to see if I can cheap shot him, or I'm gonna die instantly. And I also realized a crowd chamber just spawned right there, because I always, yo, you think I could like cheese this guy? Legendary boss, Rust Claw Overgrown Skeleton. That's right there, at the top right. But I'm glad to see that the structure generation is working finally. But you see I'm moving smoothly. Sorry for your eyeballs here. I'm looking to sun directly for you guys as I talk here. You're, you're welcome. So I pretty much make it so. I was running like at 60 FPS. I'm now at 119. It was mainly in the shaders, by the way. I turned off the shaders and I was running at like 120 or something like that. So it's pretty fast. So I'm gonna try to cheese this guy. So I know you guys are screaming at me not to do this, but like just let him die. But try to swing at his feet here. We're gonna try to take the last hit, to be honest. Nice. Look at us doing all the hard work. And we got a bacon loop pack. What did we even get for that? I mean, we got a nice sum of bones, which is very nice. Not too bad. But let me just tell you what is in this mod pack. Well, it has over 90 mods, which might be why it's liking the most. But what the main issue was kind of the structure and terrain generation along with shaders. Because I would like to say my computer can handle some stuff, but trying to load everything in with like really good shaders was just like too much for it. It made OBS very laggy. I gotta find a place to store this. Not my backpack, because they're all like wooden tools, so we can replace those pretty early on. And you wonder what that sound is? It's the villagers. We got a bunch of villagers here. They match with the skin I made, by the way. I made the skin about yesterday. All from scratch. I use a lot of references though, so you might see some similarities with how it's pretty typical in how they do other skins, but I want to add mix and match because I like mismatch things, but I don't copy things. I don't like to copy and take work. I think it just takes the fulfillment out of it, you know. You should be proud of what you make. That's just me though, you know. But unfortunately, we had a good start to the last episode, but I eventually turned off the terrain mod, which broke it, by the way. Like, chunks were missing. It was just crazy. But here we are. And we got... Why? I low-key might turn off the dynamic sounds. I mean, sounds sound amazing, but sometimes it just makes things a bit wacky. But... So you might see some changes in the middle of the video, like you might see villagers change and all that, because... for the sake of it. You seem looking pretty crazy here, like, what is going on in this map? But, I'm gonna find a bed, and I'm probably gonna set up shop somewhere. Whoa, 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 what? This is it's 40 HP, so the mobs are significantly stronger in this mod pack. Thank you for the loot packs. Oh, perish them. Not all that bad. We have void essence. I don't know what that's. Oh, what the? Jorah toxic tank. Good thing we have this wooden sword and not this iron pickaxe I have here. What is this guy's armor class? He's like nothing a bit. Big nothing thing. And oh my goodness. What the whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, this is the worst nightmare. That was like the worst possible outcome. Now you guys probably aren't hearing it because I'm probably gonna lower the audio for this place. Like you see, some of them look normal, right? Like she looks like a normal person, but then others are just looking mad crazy. You see the difference right here. But I was saying, I'm probably gonna keep the audio down because for you guys' sake, because I don't want you guys' ears falling off. But there is a huge mound of copper, which we do have copper tools thanks to Postman. So it's not the best armor, but I'd rather have that before iron if we can get a chance to. Whatever comes first, pretty much. But I'd rather get an emerald sword early on. Emerald is 10 attack damage, and that'll help us out. So I'm gonna lose a bit more, and I'll see you down in the caves. Or in the biome. I didn't move too far. I did some inventory stuff, and I found this creepy entrance by mining up here. So it looks like a giant spider cave here. Oh, it's water. Isn't that lovely? I think it's a spawner down here. I might assume so. I don't know how mods will be able to make them just spawn all 3 set here. They're dropping all sorts of bacon loot packs. Okay, there's definitely a spawner, and it just spawned a boss. Not a boss, but spawned like an enhanced mob. Oh my God. I used to play Hanzo on console. Where are my skills gone in life? Okay, I'm gonna try to collect that stuff here. I take back what I. You saw that damage. No, that wasn't skill issue. Don't even utter those words to the existence. I got down here with this skin in my teeth, and I just went the other way where I died earlier. Looks like the spider cave stretches on pretty far, because this isn't even the one I was originally at. But we need so much string later. I'm gonna mine all this copper real quick, and it's gonna be instant for you, so I'm gonna do it about. I got the copper. I came back to get what I dropped. And oh my goodness, these bugs are going crazy. And I didn't realize there's an actual giant pyramid here. I got a chest plate from the spider we killed, so it's pretty nice. Goes well with my immaculate pants. Also, that's a bunny tail. So we're looking pretty snazzy here. And I don't know why I'm see-through. I don't know what's going on with that. I think I might know what mod it is, though. I mean, versus like that for some reason we're like ghosts. We're apparitions. So it looks like Federation is going pretty crazy here. Because when I look at this place, I kind of want to go inside. Also, is that all gold up there? Watch this guy just like pick me up and just throw me off the edge. Can you imagine that? Like just an enemy that just body slams you to the suplex. Let me get some of this gold. This might be like fake gold and I get shot down by Zeus. Why would Zeus even be here? It's not even the same pantheon. Well, I'm pretty sure there's entrance here. I don't know, the structure is kind of just not for nothing. Go check it out, don't worry. It looks like, yeah, it sounds like there's enemies in here, so I'll dig my way through. But I do need to go to the blacksmith, so there. I know I'm doing a bunch of cuts and stuff, but I mean, do you want me walk around? I mean, you can say you want to watch me walk around, and I'll definitely add more clips of me just running around. Ooh, I found a enchanted gold. Also, a bunch of iron, so I think I might make a chest plate or something. So I looked up what metal was. Also, apparently left clicking lets you find out what you can do with it, by the way, which I didn't know. Didn't mean to do that. So it looks like this metal stuff is... Got 2 for that. So it might be the same as iron, but just has extra effects. I actually think it's weaker than iron. I mean, that has extra health bars, which is pretty amazing. So I'm thinking we're gonna craft ourselves a... Well, let me get to everything first. We can make a sacrifice knife, by the way. Don't know what that's for. And I'm thinking just make myself a helmet. Put a nice to go on top of my head here. So let me just put down the crafting table, which I didn't steal from someone's house. Yeah, let me just make that. And you can see it down there. I got extra health bars, which is going horribly with the... But I honestly just gotta get like a whole new overhaul of everything. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. It's just going crazy right now. Oh my goodness. I can't do anything when I first started out the proper way. Well, that's just life, you know? One day this series will be like 20 episodes in and it'll be like the most edited piece of cinema. Or it might just end with 2 episodes, you know, who knows. So I just realized there's no trees, so I'm gonna have to go look for that. I thought I saw a diamond block. Some logs there. Okay, I'm like feeling over there. I could break this up, right? Get the... Oh, no. Nope. Can't get the coal and stuff from it. Let's go put that back here then. I'm gonna analyze the property real quick. I completely forgot there was a trout over here. I was gonna go up to get some trees. But let me wait with that. We could do that definitely next episode. We can see how far we get down there. I'm just gonna mark it real quick. And I'm back on the hunt. So I found a tree. And I found this creepy looking village here, which might just be mob infested land, since I don't have much on me. What to do? A graveyard. A ghost town. What would y'all even do if you walk into a ghost town like this, huh? Like, are you able to, like, report things like this and get money for it? Like, I always wonder about that. If you found something ancient, do you get paid for it? Or do you just, like, alright, thanks, bub. Then you can go now. Like, I always wonder, like, do people get paid for finding rare things? Like, don't they, like, sell to museums or something? No. Also, it's clear my throat. So. Lovely. Found more emeralds. I know it's a silk touch pickaxe, but still considering bringing back that. Let me go mine this tree down, by the way. Watch I do this and it just summons like a boss. I got so scared I almost fell to my death there for a second. Yeah, I think there's like enemies down here or something. Sounds like it's just going on in this area. Lovely. I love the tree. I love the tree falling mod. It's I think called a tree fell mod or something. So that's enough wood for us to make some more charcoal out of it. I don't like the sound of rattling. There you go. Got some more wood for us. So we're getting resources pretty nice in here. Getting to start this ball rolling. And I'm thinking for next one I'm gonna focus on underground stuff because what we want to get early on is actually not diamond, but if we get obsidian early in the game, we'll be pretty set because obsidian armor is really good. That exists by the way, and I think it'll help us not get beaten up. Because in my two other takes, I was clearing out my folders because I kept every single video I made in the file and it was just taking up space. But I should have clipped it. I wanted to clip it and make a short of it. But I died to a baby zombie like 10 times because it kept one-shotting me and it broke like half my armor. And I was wearing diamond, by the way. So some mobs can get absolutely crazy. Like, if we summon a boss and it's like an insane version of boss, I'm gonna cry. But we're not gonna focus on that right now. We got some armadillos there. This is that version of Minecraft. If this all my world is, just the Badlands, like there's no plains or anything, like give me the trees. But I'm gonna cry. Whoa! I don't know who Barry is, but Barry gotta go. Barry Allen. The guy who wears sneakers. So I'm back making charcoal. And I also changed the texture pack for a bit. Because I feel like the start of every episode a series I'm making, it's always with me with a ton of bread and me trying to upgrade my backpack first thing. What can I say? It's just a way of life. But I'm gonna craft up the armor here, and I think that's probably where the episode's gonna end. I recorded for about 30 minutes, so should be pretty short first episode. Plus the thing in the beginning, which I'm gonna have to add. And yeah, so if you enjoyed today's episode, I know it was a rocky start, pretty messy, but I really do look forward to oh my goodness, I'm see-through. I really look forward to actually continuing this series. I put a lot of effort to make sure the mod packs will work and I wouldn't have issues like I did for the last one, which was very laggy. Please leave a like and stuff. You know, you're not obligated to. I'm not gonna say too much, because honestly, it was just a whole messy start. So honestly, just have a great day, have a great night, have a great morning, and believe in yourself. You know.